You've probably heard someone say that your thoughts create your reality, right? But what if I told you that it's true, just not in the way you think? Today you're going to discover the science, the energy, and the mystery behind the phrase, "Your thoughts shape reality." But not the way you think. And once you understand this deeply, nothing in your life will ever look the same again. Most people believe that positive thinking alone is enough, that repeating nice affirmations will make the universe magically respond, but the truth is much deeper. Thought is only the first spark in a much greater energetic mechanism, and what truly transforms your reality is the emotional frequency behind that thought. As Nikola Tesla once said, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Every thought is a wave. Every emotion is a vibration. And together, they form the energetic field that determines what you attract and what you repel. When you think something and truly feel it, your body begins to react as if it's already happening. Your brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, the same chemicals released when you live that experience for real. That means your brain doesn't distinguish between imagination and reality. This is the foundation of modern neuroscience, and the bridge where spirituality and science finally meet. Dr. Joe Dispenza, neuroscientist and author of Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, explains that every thought sends an electrical signal to the brain, and every emotion sends a magnetic signal to the body. Together, they create your personal electromagnetic field, a real, measurable field that interacts with everything around you. This is what makes your thoughts literally shape reality. But here's what almost no one understands. It's not enough to think positively if you feel fear, doubt, or lack. The universe doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to what you feel is true. That's why so many people try to use the law of attraction and end up disappointed. Not because it doesn't work, but because their vibrational field is sending a completely different message from what they believe they're expressing. Think about it. You say, "I want abundance," but deep down, you're afraid of not having enough. That fear is a frequency, and frequency is the language of the universe. So you attract more situations that confirm that fear, not the desire. Changing that vibration is the key to turning thought into experience. Albert Einstein once said, "Reality is merely an illusion, although a very persistent one." What he meant is that what we call reality is actually the manifestation of the observer. In quantum physics, the collapse of the wave function shows that particles only take on a definite form when they are observed. In other words, consciousness doesn't just perceive the world, it creates it. When you visualize something with emotion, your brain activates the same regions it would if you were actually living that experience. Research published by Harvard Gazette and Nature Neuroscience confirms that visualization strengthens neural connections just like physical practice. That's why Olympic athletes use intense visualization before competing. They literally train their brains to win before stepping onto the field. But what does this mean for your life? Everything. Because every time you visualize your future with emotion and gratitude, you're training your brain and your energetic field to manifest that reality. You're telling the universe, "This is real for me." And the universe responds, not because it's magic, but because it's scientific coherence. Dr. Bruce Lipton, biologist and author of The Biology of Belief, proved that our perceptions and beliefs literally alter cell behavior. In other words, what you think and feel doesn't just shape your outer reality, it transforms your body, your energy, and your health. You are not just a body reacting to the world, you are a vibrational field creating it. Bob Proctor, one of the greatest mentors in human development, used to say, "If you can hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand." And he was absolutely right. Because everything begins in the mind, but it materializes only when you believe and feel it with your whole being. Even Jesus, more than 2,000 years ago, taught the same principle. According to your faith, it will be done unto you. Faith, in this context, isn't religious. It's vibrational. It's the energetic conviction that what you desire already exists, and that you are worthy of receiving it. Tony Robbins reminds us, the only thing standing between you and your greatness is the story you keep telling yourself. And that story is built from repeated thoughts and emotions, until it becomes your identity. So changing the inner narrative is the first step toward changing your external world. Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." But this goes beyond people. It's about the energy you allow to live inside your mind. If you surround yourself with negativity and fear, that energy becomes yours. But if you feed your mind with faith, inspiration, and purpose, that vibration will shape you too, leading you toward abundance and alignment. Now think about this. Every thought you have is like a stone dropped into a lake. It creates ripples that expand outward, touching everything around you. Negative thoughts create waves of resistance. Thoughts filled with faith and gratitude create waves of light that illuminate your path. And this process never stops. It's happening right now as you listen to this video. You are emitting energy, and that energy is attracting people, situations, and opportunities vibrating at the same frequency. There are no coincidences, only correspondences. So how do you change your energy? First, observe your thoughts. Then, align your emotions. It's not enough to want something. You must feel as if it's already yours. Emotion is the energetic code of manifestation. Start small. Be grateful for something simple, a smile, a moment of peace, a warm cup of coffee. Gratitude instantly raises your vibration and shifts your field. It's like telling the universe, I already have, and therefore I deserve more. And the universe responds with more reasons to be grateful. Science calls this vibrational resonance. When 2 frequencies align, they amplify each other. And when you vibrate in high frequency, love, joy, faith, you become a powerful magnet for experiences of the same vibration. Now imagine the impact if millions of people started thinking and feeling consciously. Imagine entire communities radiating waves of peace, gratitude, and love. The world would change, not by force, but by frequency, because as Einstein said, the field is the sole governing agency of the particle. And you are part of that field. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the invisible architect of your own reality. What you think, feel, and believe shapes your experience here and now. And the universe responds in perfect harmony with the energy you emit. So from this moment on, choose consciously what you think, what you feel, and what you speak. Every thought is an energetic command. Every emotion is a password. Every word is a vibration that creates. Because in the end, everything you seek already exists, waiting for you to align with its frequency. And when that happens, the life you've always dreamed of will no longer be a wish. It will be your reality. If this video resonates with you, hit the like button. And it's nahigibuan zuster salon. Helps this message reach more people who need it. And if you believe that knowledge can transform lives, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to receive new weekly videos about consciousness, energy, and the real power of thoughts. Remember, your thoughts shape reality, but not the way you think. They shape it through the energy you feel, the faith you hold, and the vibration you choose to live in. The power has always been within you. Use it with love, purpose, and awareness, and the universe will show you in miraculous ways that you've always been the creator of your own world.